Yeah, what's going on, man? Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. It's Top Flight TV, Mr. Top Flight Films. It's been a minute, but I'm here. It's been a minute, but I am here, and we gonna chop it up. I got a real important topic that's been on my mind for some time now. But I just saw something on Facebook that kind of sparked me to do this video. So we gonna talk about it. I want you to leave your comment, man. You see the title. If you have any opinions on this topic, man, please leave a comment. You dig? Oh, by the way, y'all like my hat? Yeah, yeah. You see it, you see it, you see it. I love this hat, man. You dig? But anyway, we'll do a video on this hat another time. But listen, should you stay together for the kids? Let's chop it up. I'm gonna take this real slow. I don't want to talk fast because I get excited. Let's talk about it. How you doing? Carlene Ward, how you feeling, man? I was scrolling down Facebook the other day and I saw somebody post. They posted a quote, a status that said, popularize two-parent households. And under his status, a young female commented, that sounds like some stay together for the kids type shit. And it kind of grinded my gears, man. It kind of pissed me off because this is a common problem within today's society. Staying together for the kids has become a bad thing. And I'm gonna break it down because it's layers to this. You understand? It's layers to staying together for the kids. Now, number one, some women have a baby and they cannot wait to be a single mother. I'ma just say it, man. I've observed throughout the years many women who have gotten pregnant, okay? Got into a relationship, gotten pregnant, and the first sign of trouble, I'm talking about a month later, 2 months later, you'll see a status that says, I don't need nobody but me and my baby. Or they'll say some shit like, me and Jaden against the world. That is a problem. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it's a problem. And the fact that becoming a single mother has been so popularized and so acceptable, a lot of problems derive from not having a two-parent household. And I'm talking about all races. I'm not talking about just one race. I'm talking about all races. You understand? Strawberry, how you doing? I watch a lot of single mothers struggle out here. My heart goes out to the single mothers who are single mothers, not by choice, the ones who were left by their baby father, the ones whose baby fathers may be incarcerated or may have passed away. What I do not have sympathy for is the baby mothers or the baby fathers, the couples that break up due to lack of differences. And the key point that I want to drive home here is when people say stay together for the kids, yes, you should work on you for your kids. As a couple that has a child or children, if neither party are doing the necessary work to grow as people, to grow as human beings, and they just say, oh, well, we're just fucked up, let's just break up. And now your son, your daughter, your kids are growing up in a single parent household where you're gonna be living in poverty. Okay, it's hard enough out here as it is with two people that are working. But you A lot of couples nowadays, they won't do any type of growth and development to repair the relationship or repair themselves. See, both parties should be working on themselves every day. Okay? Both parties should be growing as people and as human beings. So when you say, "Oh, I'm not going to just stay together for the kids," you're being very selfish. You understand? Because you're not thinking about your little ones. Now, there is an exception to this. If your woman is beating on you, if your man is beating on you, if there has been some unforgivable act that has taken place within the relationship, by all means, yes, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm talking about the average, ordinary couple who may not get along, okay, for a period of time, who may not like each other for a period of time. Because in a relationship, in a long-term, serious relationship, it's gonna be times where you don't like your goddamn partner, okay? You, if you in a relationship, you understand this part. It's gonna be times where you don't like them. It's gonna be times where you love them. It's gonna be times where you're in love with them. It's gonna be times where you're not in love with them. So people be like, "I'm just not in love with you anymore." Okay, now that means the kids can't go on vacations. That means the kids can't live in the house. That means the kids gotta go run around here and see 10 different niggas in and out the house because you had a feeling one week, or you were on social media looking at how other people are living. It's not fair to the kids. And this is why we got the kids out here acting a goddamn fool. This is why a lot of kids are out here, and I'm not saying people in a two-parent household don't act a fool. I grew up in a two-parent household. There was a period of time where me and my mother had moved out. But ultimately, I'm not saying just because you're in a one-parent household that you're gonna act a fool. What I'm saying is that the chances, the statistics. What I'm saying is when you have a two-parent household, it's more stability. It's going to be a feminine energy. It's going to be a masculine energy. And when those two energies combine, okay, they're going to make a perfect chemistry that can help balance out those kids. You understand? So when this young lady commented, she was like, "That sounds like some stay together for the kids shit." I thought that was the most immature way, and that's not the first time I heard somebody say that. But that type of thinking, then people will act like they'll walk through hell for their kids. I will do anything for Jaden. Shout out to the Jadens out there. I'm just using that name as an example. But people will act like they'll do anything for their kids but work on themselves. You mean you won't sit down, you're not mature enough to go to your partner and say, "Hey, let's go do some counseling. Let's try everything we can to make this work before we split this household up." No, people are just getting mad at each other, right? They saying, "Oh, well, this guy is in my inbox. I got 100,000 guys in my inbox." Or I'm gonna be fair, I got 100,000 girls in my inbox. The grass is greener on the other side. And guess what? When they leave their household, right? When they leave their spouse, they go hook up with somebody. And I don't even want to give a percentage, but a lot of the times they end up in the same or worse situation they were in beforehand. You see what I'm saying? So I understand relationships are not easy. A lot of people don't understand relationships are not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Shit gets rough. The house can be chaotic. The kids can be batshit crazy, and it can mess up the romantic aspect of the relationship. But guess what? The days where everything is warm and bubbly, the days when y'all get to go on that vacation, the days when y'all get to have dinner at the table, that makes it all worth it. The days where you all are just feeling that feeling, man, of having family and having your tribe there, man. It outweighs all the bad days, in my opinion. So I wish people would give more of a fight, and do more growing up in this thing, man. Grow up, right? Work on yourself. People are so lazy, they don't want to work on themselves. They rather say, well, let's just let's just break up. Because I'm too lazy to go look at myself in the mirror and go see what I'm doing wrong. I'd rather focus on what you're doing wrong. Nobody is perfect. You understand? So everybody should be looking at themselves, saying, hey, what can I fix about me? See, this is the last thing I'm gonna say and I'm gonna bounce. I was told, be the person that you want in the relationship. I'm gonna say it 3 times like Dr. Umar. Be the person that you want in the relationship. Be the person that you want to be, that you want in the relationship. That means I'm going to act accordingly. I'm going to live by an example. I'm going to show my spouse who I want her to be. And therefore, if 2 people do that, the relationship is going to go straight to the top, man. And everything is going to be harmonious. Me, I love harmony. I love things being harmonious. I don't want no type of destruction. I don't want no type of chaos. And the world is not perfect, but I do my damnedest to try to make sure everything is smooth. You dig? Texas Bama, what it do? Keisha Ray, shout out to you. Y'all hit the like button for me, man. I'm out of here. I might, Dan Wilder, what it do? I might come back. Hot Wings, I'm sorry, Hot Wings says, that's supposed why 2 come together unless it's a gay couple that adopted, right? I don't understand the question, homie. Dan Wilder says, I tried it for 5 years with my son's mother, but our bad chemistry made it worse for the kids. Both parents have to be on the same page as co-parents. Yeah, let me say this, man. I don't know everybody's situation. I think the whole point of what I'm saying is don't give up without a fight, man. And when it comes to children, right? When it comes to kids not being able to wake up to their mother, not being able to wake up to their father, now she's paying 1,700 for her apartment, he's paying 1,800 for his apartment when y'all could have kept that in house and been balling. I'm not speaking on nobody's specific situation. I'm just saying, man, it's rough enough out here as it is. You understand? So, me personally, I try to do everything in my power. I let some shit go. I let some shit go for the kids. You dig? And not only the kids, but for mine and her sake. Because life is better, man. Hey, as they say, it's cheaper to keep her, man. You dig? So, look, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Be easy. Peace. Thank you, Texas Bama. I appreciate you.